Hello there, Cancer, and welcome to my channel, White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This Tarotscope reading will cover March 1st to the 15th, 2025. The links to your playlist and to your other placements are in the description box below. Okay, Cancer, March is going to be a very intense month, so I'll just say it right out. We have 4 retrogrades and 2 eclipses influencing you and everyone else around you. It's going to be quite strong. Okay, the entire month is going to be about prioritizing rest and making future plans. It's not going to be about taking action whatsoever. So let's start to see what the major influences are because they're pretty big. The first one has to do with Venus, because Venus on the very first day, 1st of March, will go into retrograde, and this is going to end on the 12th of April. Now, the biggest lesson Venus wants to teach us with its retrograde is that we should be looking at the beauty within ourselves, our self-worth, and not the aesthetical, external, superficial one. So beware. What's going to happen here? If you already are in an established relationship, Venus retrograde can provoke insecurity. If instead you're single and you want to start dating someone new, it's not favorable because it might just backfire and not go well. Now, I know this is very disappointing to start off the reading this way. So what I'm going to be doing is posting a bonus St. Patrick's Day reading just to see if we can be lucky in love that day, if we get that exception. That'll be uploaded the day before St. Patrick's Day on the 16th, and which means I'll probably be anticipating the Tarotscopes to the 15th, the upload, because 24 videos uploaded in one day is, I don't know if it's technically possible. Okay. So let's see. Venus is not going to be in our favor. One thing we should all keep in mind, avoid any major cosmetic procedures or even major hair transformations, anything that is new, because the results may backfire and nobody likes that. Okay. On the 3rd of March, what will happen is that Mercury will enter Aries. Now, Mercury is the planet of communication, and Aries is a very strong sign that wants to push to get things started. However, this combination means that it's not a good time to negotiate. Okay, we have to be very careful with what we say. Mercury is the planet of communication. Okay, then at the end of the reading, towards the 14th and the 15th of March, on the 14th we have a full moon in Virgo, which will eclipse, and it'll look like a blood moon basically. Okay, what this eclipse is going to do to everyone is going to push them to either close a chapter or change it if it needs changing, involving any bad habits or walking away from toxic situations or people or places. Okay, because people are going to be more in tune with themselves and their well-beings. Virgo is going to teach us that we can reclaim our power through simple, repetitive acts of self-care with ourselves. And then on the 15th, the last day of our reading, what's going to happen is that Mercury is going to go into retrograde. The planet of communication is going to cause us a lot of communication problems, okay? So it's going to show us the importance of speaking well. And the lesson from this that the universe wants to give us is think before you speak and choose your words very wisely. This retrograde is going to lead, it can very easily lead to impulsive decisions or misunderstandings. Okay, so the results of these 2 retrogrades, we're going to see when they finally end, that people are going to start to live with more meaning, more intention. They're going to be slower paced, and they're going to think before they act or before they speak. Okay, and they're going to be less superficial, which is something very positive. Unfortunately, we have to go through it. Okay, specifically for you, Cancer, you can expect changes in professional manners. Sorry about that. You can expect major changes. Now, already from this, I remember that your sneak peek that was uploaded in December, the very first one that you can find in your playlist, it talked about very big changes because you are going to make the changes. This eclipse is going to do it. This whole setting, this whole March is going to give the input to this change. When Venus starts to retrograde on the 1st of March, you're going to start to re-examine your condition, on your work condition, your career, and you're going to start to think about what you really want to do professionally, okay? Because this is the time for internal reflection. It's perfect, and it's not for taking any drastic action, okay? Think about it, go into introspection, but pause on the action because it's not the moment to do so. On March the 3rd, when Mercury does enter Aries, you're going to feel this really strong surge of energy thanks to Aries, and a lot of quickness in your professional conversations, okay? You may feel pushed to express your ideas in the workplace, but be very careful, because this is the 3rd. On the 15th, we already know that Mercury is going to go into retrograde. What you say on the 3rd could come back to you on the 15th because of miscommunication, of misinterpretation. So be careful what you say. There could be miscommunications. Didn't you say that? No, I said this. Okay. And there could also be delays in career-related matters. So by knowing that this is going to happen, we can anticipate it on the 3rd and start choosing our words wisely at the beginning of the month. With the solar eclipse in Virgo, for you specifically, it's going to be a time for learning, for communication, and for various connections, okay? And these are the ones that after the eclipse, what's going to happen here is everything that you're learning and you're saying and you're receiving in communication, it's going to lead to the profound changes that we were talking about in the sneak peek of December for the entire year of 2025, because you're the one that's going to be making the major changes, okay? Now, the eclipse is going to clarify if you have avoided an important conversation or an important decision, okay? Pay attention to anything new that you will learn, not just during the eclipse, but for the next 6 months. This is going to influence you a lot more than other people. Okay, let's take a look now at the tarot to see if we have other information that Cancer needs to live better, live well. By knowing them in advance, we can avoid mistakes. Ooh, okay, so we're starting off with the 3 of Wands. Okay, not surprising. Okay, expansion, growth, just like the stars were saying, you're looking forward to new prospects in the career, okay, and what's ahead of you, what's happening. See how this guy's looking out, he's sitting down with a light on, introspection, illumination, and saying, okay, where am I going? Where do I really want to go? What do I really want to do? Okay, just a second, a card just flew on the floor. I'll get it. And it's exactly what the stars were saying. Oh, very nice. Knight of Cups coming in. Very, very nice. So someone is coming into the picture. Very artistic, very diplomatic. Could be a mediator or something in this form. Yes, this one wanted to come out. It wanted to flip out. Oh, very nice. An 8 of Cups. Congratulations, Cancer. You're getting the cups in an upright position. Okay. Which, I mean, with Venus retrograde, everyone has been getting them upside down. Like, oh my gosh. Okay. 8 of Cups means that you're going to be contemplating things and you're going to walk away from things that you don't like. And it's your decision. Okay. Because you're going into introspection and you're saying, well, you know what? I've seen that choice and I like it. I don't like it where I am now. So guess what? I'm walking away to something better, to that career change. See, it's already starting. You're already thinking about doing something. Remember that this is not action. You're going to be tempted to take the action, but go slow, because we have 2 retrogrades. And at the end of March, we're going to have another 2 retrogrades, by the way. So keep that in mind. You're thinking about leaving, and in fact it's gonna happen, basically. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll take it one step at a time. What else, Spirit, is Cancer to know about March? Page of Cups. Okay, so you finally got one upside down like everyone else. Okay, but you have the Page of Cups, because you're going to feel a little bit of insecurity when you do this, right? When you think about this major change, it kind of scares you a little bit, okay? Because you will be doing a profound change. So, and for everyone, basically, when we do change, it's kind of scary, okay? But in any case, it's going to be little by little, but you will do it, okay? Let's see, what else, Spirit, do we have for Cancer to guide them well? See. 4 of Cups. What is it that you're not seeing? Well, you're kind of not seeing it because it came kind of sideways. The 4 of Cups. You're not seeing something, right? you might be a little discontent about something. Maybe you might not be seeing the... Yeah. No, you're okay, I got it. Okay. Because you're insecure, it's going to cause you a little bit of doubt, which is normal. And that's it. But it's there. See the offering? It's there. You're looking at the other three because it changes. And it's not like you, because you're Cancer. You're stable, right? You're the person that everyone depends on you. And you're saying, oh, wait a second. But that's not really me to change. Yeah, well, if I remember correctly, your reading, because it really stood out from all of them. You're going to change people. You're going to change, and people are going to be shocked. Because that opportunity is right there for you, right? It's there underneath the river. They're all falling perfectly. Okay, what else can you tell Cancer about? I heard good decision. Okay. You're going to be making a good decision. Slowly, surely, because you're not an impulsive person. You're very sensitive, but you will be making it. Sideways again. Oh, okay, the Emperor. And it was almost like this. Okay, nice card. Very nice card. We've got the Emperor. See, you're going to have security. The Emperor is a very stable, very disciplined and very structured figure. So you're going to have that moment of doubt, but it's going to go well because you're going to change. You're going to, with the reflection, how can I say this? When you're reflecting on this, because you're going to have that moment of insecurity, it's just going to flow away. And what's going to emerge from you is a sense of security and stableness, because the idea of the change, the professional change that you have before you, you're going to like it. And you're going to be looking into it, looking into the details. And, okay. And it's going to give you a really good sense of stability. Two of Wands. There we go. Your choice. Yeah. Okay. You're starting to plan things, and you're going to start to make the first decisions. Okay. And for you, it's not even going to be a risk. You're starting actually to plan it out. Like I said, I don't see action, and the stars do not recommend action, but the planning is definitely here. See how we're looking at the lights in the water here, and here we have other lights. Your future, you're looking at your future and how bright it is. And the same thing here, we have all these tiny little lights. Also on this one, they're everywhere on yours. I just noticed it, except for this one. You're looking at a really bright future, and it's like you have guides around. Well, you do. You have the guides around you that are illuminating the path, and they're helping you. Wow, this is really nice. I just got goosebumps out of it when I said about your guides around you that are helping you and that are leading you. Okay, let's see. Any last words to close it off for Cancer, please, Spirit? Nine of Pentacles. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles. Be very careful in your spending. Okay, yeah. With retrograde. You're planning things, but the last thing that Spirit said is just be careful with spending. Don't overdo it. Take a look at it. You know, if you do think about making any sort of purchase, remember Venus retrograde, because Venus retrograde is the one that influences also purchases that, for example, are to make, I don't know, a home renovation, for example. Okay, be very careful with that. That's all they're saying. Everything else, you're planning the change. It's happening. It's starting, and it's going to go well. You have so many beautiful bright lights, Cancer. Beautiful. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this, because I sure did. Thank you for liking, for sharing, for subscribing, and I'll see you for the bonus reading for St. Patrick's Day and for the next Tarotscope reading mid-month. Bye-bye for now from Angel.